Good day, my beloved teacher, friends, and learners. Thank you for joining me and welcome to my second edition of my video. Alright, I'm Netty and today I will talk to you about one issue in curriculum, and that is educating students to avoid bullying in school. Alright, here I send the outline. And after watching this video, I hope you will know more about the first one, the background, second one, the issue, the third one, why is it considered an issue, and the fourth one, you will be able to know the theoretical foundation, and the last one, you will be able to know the recommendation. Are you ready? Let's start. Alright, let's start from the background. But before I'm going to explain the background, I would like to all of you to know why education is important to students. Why education is important to students? Education is important to students to live with happiness and prosperity. And education empowers minds that will be able to conceive good thoughts and ideas. And through education enables students to do the analysis while making life decisions. Life gives various survival challenges for humans. As we know that education gives us a knowledge of the world around us and changes it into something better. And education itself develops in us a perspective of looking at life. Besides that, education helps us build opinions and have points of view on things in life. Alright? So, as I mentioned previous, after watching this video, you will be able to know the background, you will be able to know the one issue, and you will be able to know why is it considered an issue, and theoretical foundation, and also recommendation. Right? Here some pictures about types of bullying happens in school. Aggressive behavior, misuse power, threatening behavior, and name calling, social bullying, and cyber bullying. Alright? You may see, consider this list of major challenges currently facing public schools based on the perspective of many involved in the world of education today. There are 10 major challenges: classroom size, poverty, family factors, technology, bullying, students' attitudes and behaviors, no child left behind, parent involvement. Okay, that's the issues. But I took only 6 issues: family factors, technology, bullying, and bullying, no child left behind, and the student's attitude and behaviors. That's the issues. Alright? According to the issues, why is it considered an issue? Why is it considered an issue? So parents should know about bullying and its impact. That is why is it considered an issue, and dealing and handling the bullying wisely. Alright? According to theoretical foundation, according to understanding alternative bullying perspective through research engagement with young people, and School of Education, Social Care, Faculty and Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care, Angela Ruskin University, Chelmsford, United Kingdom. He drew on 4 billing studies, 1 systematic review of both quantitative and qualitative research, O'Brien 2009, and 3 empirical qualitative studies, O'Brien and Moelis 2010, O'Brien 2016 and 2017. He discussed how participatory research methodologies to varying degrees were used to facilitate building knowledge production among teams of young people and adults. Young people in these presented studies were consequently involved in the research process along a continuum of involvement. To the far left of the continuum, young people involved in research are referred to as active respondents, and their data informs teacher practice. To the middle of the continuum sit students as co-researchers who work with teachers to explore an issue which has been identified by that teacher. Finally, the right sit students as researchers who conduct their own research with support from teachers. Move from left to right of the continuum shows a shift in power dynamic between young people and adults where a partnership develops. Young people are therefore recognized as equal to adults in terms of what they can bring to the project from their own unique perspective, that of being a young person now. That's a theoretical foundation. So, how can the teacher help the students understand the billing? How teachers help the children understand the billing? Kids who know what billing is can better identify it, and they can talk about billing if it happens to them or others. And the children need to know ways to save, stand up to billing, and how to get help. So, as teachers, we have to encourage the students to speak to a trusted adult if they are billed or see others being billed. And according to the theory, that we have to talk students about how to stand up to teacher who bully. Alright? So, how the teachers solve if the students have built, how the teachers solve the bully problems happen in school? How are students educated? So as teachers, we have to encourage the students, and then we have to give responsibility to our students and asking them to be participated in fun activities. And as teachers, we have to decorate our classroom to more comfortable room. If the students have built, and how we educate the students, we have to decorate the classroom, and then we have to assign them to do tasks or to do more tasks to them. Alright? And don't forget to involve them in participating for fun activities in school. Alright, so there are some recommendations that I'm going to share to you. There are some recommendations. According to Public School Review.com, dated on July 9, 2010, there are 10 major challenges currently facing public schools based on the perspective of many involved in the world of education today. But I will share only 6 major challenges or problems currently happen in school. So the recommendations, as teachers, we have to help students to understand bullying. That's the first one. So how to prevent bullying? So have the teacher talk about what bullying is and how to stand up to it safely. And the second one, we have to keep the lines of communication open. And it means that we have to check in with students often. We have to check them and listen to them attentively. We have to know their friends and ask about school and also understand their concerns. Alright? And encourage kids to do what they love. Especially give them advice if they have built, asking advice to the adults like parents or teachers. And showing them kindness and love the students. Don't forget, encourage the students to report bullying. Alright? That's the recommendation. So 6 recommendation. And that's the recommendation for teacher. And I listed also the recommendation for students. If you are being bullied at school, tell a friend, tell a teacher, and tell your parents. It can be hard to do this. So if you don't feel you can do it in person, it might be easier to write a note to your parents explaining how you feel, or perhaps confide in someone outside in the immediately family, like a grandparents, aunt, uncle, and cousin, and ask them to help you to tell your parents what's going on. Okay, that's the recommendation for students. And if you feel able to, please confide in a teacher you trust. You can ask a friend to come with you so you do not feel alone. If you don't feel you can do that, then it means that you have to speak to the school nurse or the pastoral team. And don't forget, if you as students have built from someone, don't be tempted to respond to any bullying. Alright? Don't be tempted to respond to any bullying or hit back, because you could get hurt and you get into trouble if you do not share. Yeah? If you do not share why someone built you. So you have to asking advice to the adult, like your teacher that you trusted, right? And encourage teacher encourage, you have to listen to them, right? And if you are being bullied at school, don't forget to tell to your best friend, like Jesus as your best friend. He knows everything about you. Alright? I think that's all for my recommendations today regarding to bullying happens in school. So again, just to remind to all of us as teachers, please help students, understand them, and keep the lines communication or build a good relationship between you and parents, between you and students. And don't forget to encourage them. Love them.